Okay, so I managed to determine that my sound is working correctly. It just doesn't display that it's picking up any sound. But this video should be good. If it's 10 minutes of me waving my hands around, then I'm sorry. Okay, so it's been a while. My webcam was not working right, which is why I've not been updating. I'm sure all of my zealous fans have missed me terribly. All 6 of you. And anyway, so I spent the past week house sitting for a friend. It's not much of a job, but they fed me for a week, and that's nice. Food is nice. And on Saturday, they paid for me to enter a magic tournament, which I won. I got 4 boosters. Yay! 4 boosters! So, that's like a, somewhere between a $12 and a $16 value that I just won. And what else has been going on? Mostly house sitting for a week. I like the people. They were very nice and generous, but I missed the internet. They did not have an internet connection that was compatible with my ability to get on the internet through their connection. So I was, using someone else's computer when I was checking my email or anything else I wanted to do. Not a fun or exciting time or way to live. So I'm very happy now to be home again. Give it another 3 or 4 hours and I'll be ready to pull my hair out again. I've been trying to rearrange this pigsty that I've got. Yes, this pigsty that I've got. I'm trying to rearrange it. Not working very well. But I did finally bring in the metal cart that Jesse gave me when we were moving. It had been out in the carport, and that gives me more shelf space, so I can finally put that in here. I have nowhere to hang anything up, so I've been thinking about talking to my older brother about building something that I can hang things on. You see my suit hanging on the back of the door. That's not okay. And that suit needs dry cleaning anyway. I still have my coat that needs hanging, and I could still keep using other people's closets, but that doesn't really work, does it? Because if it did, I wouldn't be irritated by it. Alright, so, yeah, I can't remember a whole lot. I've been trying to find work, still not a lot of help. I meant to call the temp agency that I've been trying to get on with, and I couldn't remember their name or their number after I went somewhere else. So I'm going to have to figure out who they were again. Look through my old email and see what's what. Mostly, I have just spent the last week, chilling. I mean, working, house sitting. Well, I was doorman for a cat. How hard can that be? And, I'd turn off the ovens and their cats would turn it on. Yep, not a whole lot going on. I did have an idea to apply with some of they're not called fortresses, some of the military things that we have around the state. I do believe they have civilian positions, and it's very hard to find entry-level work right now. Maybe I'm looking in all the wrong places. My mother sent us an angry email recently saying she wanted us to keep track of where it was we were applying and which jobs we were applying for and all that wonderful good stuff. So I'm going to start keeping a log. I mostly, still applying and work and stuff. The high point of my week and or day weekend has been winning a tournament, which I won handedly, but I don't have the money to play in them often, so it's not like it. And it's not real money. It's just things to play with. So I'm still just, looking. I don't have a lot to add because there's not much to say. Still working on papers and crap and stuff. Oh, I did. I don't mind pimping this. I did buy 8 Amazing Engineering Stories, which, and by I bought it, I meant I went to my mother and said, I think this book could be professionally relevant to me, and I think it would enrich me. So, I got her to buy it for me. But, at any rate, it features things that the engineering guy on YouTube talks about in greater depth. Like the first chapter, which I've read, was about how digital cameras work, which is great. I felt like I learned something, and I'm learning. It's a step up from not learning and accomplishing nothing. So, yeah, I guess that's all. I really have not a whole lot more to contribute or say. So I guess that's it. If anybody has a job, I'm looking. If anybody needs help, I'm free until I find a job. Yeah, my mother told me about somebody she knows who needs peon help, and I can be a peon.